Hi guys, welcome back. So as promised, I said I will come back and record the video on bank reconciliation. So that's what we're going to get into. This should not be a super long video. We're going to just follow the template that we have before us, and we're going to go through the example of the bank reconciliation. So give me a second. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. So here is the handout you guys should all have right now. This is part of the demonstration of, if you're watching a demonstration video, this should be the chapter 7 handout that you can follow along with. As mentioned previously, here's our 5 principles of internal control. Here's our bank reconciliation template. And then at the very bottom, this is where we're gonna focus our attention on looking at the bank reconciliation example. I have made this a Word document, so it's meant to like maybe type on, or if you have some kind of other electronics you can write on it, then that's what it's meant for, okay? So with that, I'm gonna switch to another document so I can write this up or mark this up, and so we can go through the bank reconciliation together. All right. So here we are. I am going to erase this. So give me a second and let me erase this. I was going through the example myself, so give me a second and I don't want to spoil the beans just yet. Okay. All right. So here is, again, our example. So again, if you're following along, here's our bank reconciliation example, just using a different application to it. And so if we're looking at the bank reconciliation, it starts off first with the bank reconciliation is divided into 2 sections. One is the bank section and the other section is the company section. So first and foremost, we're going to do the bank section first, okay? So I'm going to put this at the very top and start. So because I write too big and I don't have a lot of space, I'm going to start here and put bank section, just bank. And so our bank amount, it starts off the cash balance according to the bank. So here it is. It says the cash balance according to the bank statement as of August 31st comes out to $28,514. Okay. Next, we're going to go through and do some adjustments. Okay. So if you were following along through the other video, we started off with $500 on Friday. And by the very end of the weekend, we had close to, I think, $185. And we're like, bro, where is my money? Okay, what happened? Okay, so that's what we're doing now, doing some kind of reconciliation between the two to understand what happened between those period of time. Okay, so the first adjustment we're going to do on the bank side is we're going to add any deposit that was not recorded by the bank, because surely that will affect in our minds what should be in the bank versus what we have. All right, so that is called a deposit in transfer. So that's what's there. Number 4 is your deposits in transit. Okay, so that is added. So we're going to do 6,214. All right, our next adjustment is any deposits or deducting any outstanding checks not paid by the bank. So I'm looking through, and it shows that here are my checks that are outstanding. And so this should be represented with a deduction, right? So I'm gonna represent that with my lines, $14,232, okay? So this next line is gonna represent my total adjustments. So I'm just going to add up all of the adjustments I made, and that amount comes out to a negative, right? Because this is a huge negative. So $88,018. Okay. So now my last line of this is my adjusted balance. Balance. And the way I get my adjusted balance is by adding my beginning balance or my bank balance and then my total adjustments. So this 28,514 and then this negative 8,018. And so once I did that calculation, right, it comes out to adjusted balance of 20,490. Sorry. Draw. $20,496. Okay. All right, so remember, this is a two-part process. We're doing checks and balances, and now we're going to see if we can reconcile this to what the company says that they have on their balance. So I'm going to just scoot this just this tad bit, and now I'm going to do from the company's perspective. So the company states that as of August 31st, their balance on their account is this amount here, right? It is $20,014. All right, so now we're going to add in all of our adjustments that we need to make sure we account for. So our first adjustment we need to do is add in any credit memos that have not been recorded. So any notes collected by the bank or some kind of error maybe. And so as I look through numbers 1 through 6, the only one that fits this is this one, number 5. So it says a check for $55 in payment of an account was erroneously or incorrectly recorded in the check register as $550. So that was an error made on our behalf, right? We made it on a company side. And so what we're going to do to reconcile this or to figure this out or to fix this is we're going to do the difference. So we're going to do 550 less the 55, and that amount comes out to $495. Next, we're going to deduct any debit memos that have not been recorded. So this can be any NSF checks or bank service charges. If you don't know what an NSF check is, it stands for non-sufficient funds or insufficient funds. Not a pretty sight. I've had it once before. Not proud of it. All right, or any bank service charge. So in our example, the bank number 6 says bank debit memo for service charge $13. So it says to deduct that. So once I deduct that, so my total adjustments come out to be adjustments. Obviously, I can't spell today, but that means adjustments, and my total adjustments comes out to $595. Okay. So my adjusted balance at the end of all of this, right, is going to be my beginning balance or the balance as of August 31st plus any of my adjustments. So this $595, right? And that comes out, if I add them together, so $595 plus the $20,014, and that comes out to, sorry, this is incorrect. Pardon me. Sorry, guys. So if I do $495 less my $13, that comes out to $482. And then I do my my total adjusted balance. Sorry, guys. So I'm gonna do that plus my 2014, and that comes out to an adjusted balance of $20,496. Okay. So sorry about the before mix up, but here as I compare my adjusted balance to my company balance to the bank balance, as you guys can see here, they're both in agreement. Okay, so if I can compare this amount to this, they're both adjusted. Okay, so hopefully if you have any questions, you'll let me know or comment or send me a message, and then I'll share that message with other people, or I'll respond directly to you, and then we can go from there. Okay.